6 months, but next year for Halloween I'll finish it. But yeah, I'm excited. So without further ado, let's go. Let's get started. We'll do chapter 1 to 5. And yeah, oh yeah. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Don't blink. It's your boy B. Welcome to our show. Because we want to having a wonderful day on this 3rd October 2025. Welcome to the very first part of our review of a manga that you probably heard of, Berserk. So, as I mentioned before in my review of why we're doing it, I'm familiar with Berserk, but I'm only familiar with the Golden Age arc. So, most of this is newish to me or newish. We did read until the Golden Age and then I stopped. Without further ado, let's get started. We're gonna do chapter 1 to 4. They take a bit more time to read than expected, so that's why. But hey, I'm extremely happy that we get to start this. And this was on my I'll stream earlier in the day next week. Okay, somebody texted me. I'm really excited to start this. Again, I don't know how it's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna become of it. I know we can finish it because the manga hasn't finished. But for now, I'm making a lot of fun. So chapter 1. I should possibly write the title, but I forget. So I'm gonna tell you what I wrote, and then we'll talk about it. Right from the beginning, how dark Guts is, but also how light Puck is. From the Lord with a demon about their worst what? Worst to Guts strength. What? I don't know what I wrote. But yeah, it starts from the beginning. So, the first thing that you see is Berserk kind of fucking a demon, and it does look. And at first, I was like, okay, well, what did it give us that? But it's actually super cool because what happened is, oh, am I still recording? Whoa, I'm not recording. Okay, I'm recording. Go. From the beginning, where Guts fucks a demon, and they're just like, okay, well, why is he fucking a demon? Well, he wanted to ensnare it. You see how dark the world is. And it's a really nice intro. You see Guts as an asshole. Honestly, the way the manga starts is unbelievable because you see this asshole, you're like, okay, well, I fucking hate Guts. And then the second arc is the Golden Age, and then realize that Guts isn't like that from the beginning. The way he is right now is a result of what he was. There's just so much stuff, right? So we get Berserk, we get Guts, right? And we see how dark he is. He is dreaming, he is an asshole. The only good thing that he does in this is 2 things. The first thing that he does that's kind of cool is he gives some coin to the bartender, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck up your bar, I'm sorry. And he free Pucks, right? But then when he free Pucks, he knows that the lord of this town is a demon, so he doesn't want to free Puck. The thing that he wants to do, he wants to kill the soldier to send a message. And even then, he said the Black Swordsman is there. So if he happens to save Puck, it happens to save Puck. But the main goal wasn't to save Puck, which is how dark he is. You see really how light Puck is. She tells him that she's an elf. I don't know if she's a she or a he, I don't know. And her power. So for example, healing power, she can sense emotion, which is super useful, right? And then Guts is like, okay, well, I hate elves and I hate you. It's kind of funny because this is answer to kindness. Right? But you really see how kind she is. You really see how kind she is. But at the same time, the first chapter does a really good job at showing that Guts is super strong. He's dark, and Puck is super weak, and she's a good person. So you're like, okay, well, who is winning here? And it's Guts that's winning. We learn that the Lord is a demon, and what is cool here is we'll get to that Lord later on. Make sure that nobody's texting me because I don't like missing. And I got appointments and 20 minutes, so we got a chapter 2. First chapter is pretty good. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. The coolest thing that we see is Guts' arsenal. Okay, so there's 2 things that you see that are really cool. So for example, we got the crossbow, which is what the enemy look at, and then you got this giant sword, which was described as a giant slab of iron. It's not even a weapon. Chapter 2, Guts is there, right? And it's at night, and he sees that there's demon following him. And then you learn that it's the Bren. The Bren itself is the Bren of sacrifices. I can't tell you what it is because it's a spoiler for the Golden Age. but it's basically a brand from a demon, a lord, right? So we got a pretty important chapters. We got an old man and his daughter. Why is that important? This old man and the daughter are, first of all, really good people, so that they prove that there's still good people in this world. There's priests, which means that they're also a belief in a god, and it's not a demon, because most people believe in demons in that world. So it does really show that there's good people around there. What else? Fuck, I'm nervous now. I'm nervous, but I want to finish this because this is more important. This is mucho más importante. I actually did really enjoy the chapter more than the first one. The first one is good, but it's insane, right? So what is really cool here is the whole chapter is more so than fighting. There's a lot of fighting in Berserk. So the old man is taking care of Guts, and it's like, yo, you shouldn't. There's a curse about me. It's like, yo, well, I got Guts on my side. Don't worry about it. And I think what they're trying to say with this chapter is there's a priest, which is a holy man, which is a man of God, and he loses a demon. So that possibly means that demons are stronger than God itself. I don't know. And it's like he's fighting with the demon because at night they come because of this brand. And this is the saddest part. They killed the daughter. Like, okay, I couldn't do anything to save her, right? And then the daughter goes back to life, and she kills the father. Then Puck is like, help them. And Gus is like, it's not my fault if they're too weak to survive this world. And this is sad because, again, this is to show how much of an asshole Gus is, but when you understand what happened during the eclipse, this is the important part. It's really good. It's really good because we see, again, how much this world is cruel and how Gus is as a result of this world. I absolutely love second chapters. The scene where the daughter kills the old man is crazy. Third, enter a fucked up town where the Lord of the Demon helped a little guy who is looking for revenge over most stuff and try to bail it. So number 3, which is one of the most important, right? So they're on the path, right? So what happened is the first chapter is a small village. Now the third is the capital. So we have a town, which is kind of fucked up. The first thing that we do is we kill an heretic, right? And it's kind of insane because the Lord of the Demon, everybody's going after Guts because he's a black swordsman, and this is really cool. So Guts comes in, there's execution, which is, and he draw the brand that he has on the head, and he shows to the Lord. So this is the message of, I know what you are, and I know who you are. Then people, they go after Guts. Now this is a crazy thing. Oh shit. See? 100%.